I understand why Tatum may have not played. I don't agree with how they went about it.
Right.
And here's what I say. If you know you picking this team and you have these positions in these spots, and you look at every spot, and you look at the depth chart, right? Okay, you got point guards, you got, Steph, Drew. You know what I mean? You got Bron, KD, you know what I mean, at the 3, whatever. Tatum is on with them, right? So you have Bron.
They had him in a 4, right?
They the 4s.
Yeah,
Right,
they had him at forward. Yeah,
Just say they the 4s,
Uh-huh.
right? They the 4s.
I mean, right there.
Bron, KD, Tatum is 3rd on that depth chart. Joel, AD, Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Steph, Drew, Derek White, like Tyrese, Derek. You know what I mean? Like then you have Ant, Derek White, Book.
Yeah.
Or Book, whatever, right? So now you have that's the depth chart. So when you look at time in the game, you got 40 minutes in the game. It ain't 48. 40 minutes in the game. You know your 5. You know who the 5 is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with you saying he's not going to play. Just be honest. This is where we have a lack of communication. Because we've been in Vegas this whole time. Talk to me. You already know where you see me at on this depth chart. Have this talk with me private. Let me get myself together.
Right.
Mentally and emotionally, like, my shit gonna be a lot different now. Like, I'm gonna look at it differently in the sense of I gotta prepare differently.
And Lois the Keys, probably what made it worse was...
There was no communication.
There was no communication, and it felt like Steve Kerr was reactive to the talk of
This
Tatum
is
not
what
playing.
I'm trying to say. So I'm about to get there. So now you have going up into the games, and everybody's playing now.
Mm-hmm.
And now when it's time to get to it, you don't play them, right? It's early. This is pool play. You playing these guys. Like, you playing guys. You still trying to figure out what 5 is what, who plays well with this.
I mean, to be fair, though, KD didn't play in those games, though.
KD was hurt.
Yeah. So that might have messed up the rotation a little bit, probably gave a
But
false sense of...
you knew KD was coming back.
Yeah.
And you knew where you was putting KD back.
Somebody
implement him back into that spot. Yeah. Like, he wasn't going no other spot. You know where he's at on the depth chart.
Exactly.
He's 2 on the depth chart
right back.
on this position. Come on, let's not play that game.
Exactly.
Just keep it on for him. So, because you looked at Tatum as the 9th, 10th, 11th guy, 10 through 11th guy, 10 through 12, right? 9 through 12. Communicate that with me. Just talk to me like, come on, like, talk to me. Let's have this conversation way ahead of time. Don't do me like that on that. If I'm Tatum, I would be pissed.
You have every right to be.
He's the cover athlete of 25 on Sports Illustrated, 2K, like, you the fucking...
Just signed a $300 million deal.
Like, what are we, like, this is male athlete of the year.
Yeah.
Right? And it's somebody that you were building Team USA around, who won gold medals in 21 and all. Like, so y'all was building this shit around me. So you mean to tell me y'all go from building this shit around me to me having to wait my turn? Like, so
that shit ain't
as a player, this is how I'm thinking. And it is what it is. You have to think like that way. And if you
as a fan, though, watching it, I gotta be honest, the moments that Tatum got in there, I don't think he made the most of his moments. I think there's a stat there where he didn't make a
absolutely
jump
because now you don't know your role on the team.
Right.
Now you're searching and trying to dig and find what is my role on this team, whereas them other guys don't gotta change their role.
Yeah.
Bron don't gotta change his role. Like, KD don't gotta change his role. They gonna do the same shit. Steph don't gotta change his role. They gonna do the same shit. The one person on the team who had to change their role was Devin Booker.
And he killed it.
Because of why? That's what I said to you earlier. I've accepted the role of being a pick and pop guy.
Yeah, he said it on Twitter like years ago. I think Kyle Kuzma was like, yo, anybody out there wants to play defense, hit open shots, he's like, I'll do it.
But
that's
you know
exactly
why? Because Devin Booker comes from that. In college, he came from that. He came off the bench. So he's used to earning his minutes and working his way and hard work, and people forget about that. So he's he was more adaptable to that role, which is, to me, he was the unsung hero on the team.
I agree.
Right? He was the unsung hero on that team.
Yeah.
That's hard to do if you're not ready to accept that role. And with Jayson Tatum, it was a role that I don't know if he was ready to accept or if it was communicated to him what his role was. They wanted him to do what Devin Booker did. Right?
Which
be a stretch four, space the court,
play some defense, get some rebounds,
and that's it. Right? So, but if you're not told that, what's your role, and you just told to figure it out, right? Now, if I get in the game, I'm overthinking. Like, we human too. Basketball players is human. Athletes is human.
It's not 2K. You can't just plug somebody in.
You can't just be on 99.
99s.
This is the side that I love talking about. Because I want these young athletes out here to know shit is real out here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Right. This shit is real. This is somebody who we done cheered for. This man has one of the best resumes over the 4 or 5 years out of any player in any sport. Right? Like, what he went through, I want everybody to see that shit. Like, that shit hurt to go through that on national television around the world.
And you got to hold the face.
I literally take my hat off to him, like, because he was resilient. Like, he stood there and, like, the world knows that he's fucking pissed.
And you know the moment the camera goes to him and he don't look happy or he don't look like he's cheering on for the team, it's a whole nother thing.
That's where you get the memes.
So it's different. That's a different.
I commend him for that.
That's a different energy. That's a different focus. That's a different understanding of what's happening. And then you have somebody on the flip side of that. You go back to 04, they pan the camera to me. I'm sick over there like this, right? Because I'm not aware of what's all of this. I'm just, I'm not playing. I don't care about none of that. I'm looking at what's in front of us.
I'm here to hoop.
Eye test, let's go play.
Right.
I'm not understanding, take my time, and we gotta, you gotta wait your turn. I'm not understanding that because it wasn't communicated that way to me. It was communicated as, we need y'all to come in here and do what the fuck y'all do. So it was you know what I mean? So it was a different situation. I just wish the communication was a little bit more between Kerr and him, and then Kerr wouldn't have to be too reactive. When he was reactive, it fucked everything up. Like, now you making excuses because you ain't say it about Halliburton because Halliburton ain't play either. So, but did you tell Halliburton he wasn't gonna play, or did you tell Tatum he was gonna play?
I mean, that was the thing, right? Like, the reaction was,
which one was it?
I think he started him the next game. There was one game he didn't play at all, and then they just threw him in the starting lineup.
Everybody knew what it was. Everybody knew what it was.
That's the place to be in, man. I get it.
And I feel bad. Like, that's why that's a tough situation.